Right quick. Let me cut this bitch up. Right quick. Yeah. Give me a little baby. Yeah. Hey. Like that. Little baby like that. 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 Look, don't get me going, I will go. Lil' babe turn me up. She ain't scared, she will throw. Lil' babe cutting up. Walked up on her real slow. Lil' babe, what is up? She hit that hoe like a real pro. Lil' babe turn me up. Yeah, go little baby, drive them crazy. Tee me up then, them hoes hating. Give a shit though, pump that shit though. Stand on them tiptoes, get me lit bro. And now I'm vibing, you done gas me. Turn me up when I saw you walk past me. And now we in here working, clicking on you for certain. Got them little hoes chirping, big body just swerving, you better buzz. Yeah, so why you wag? I told her baby, fuck it up. Said she like my swag, I told her baby, that's what it's up. When I find her bag until a nigga happy like that. Little baby like yeah, like that. Little baby like that. Like that, little baby like that. Like that, baby like that. Look, don't get me going, I will go. Lil' babe turn me up. She ain't scared, she will throw. Lil' babe cutting up. Walked up on her real slow. Lil' babe, what is up? She hit that hoe like a real pro. How long? Lil' babe turn me up. Lil' babe, going feed. Lil' babe, go ahead. I say, Lil' babe, got me cheese. Lil' babe, what I need. I say, Lil' babe, bad as fuck. Lil' babe, back it up. Them hoes over there, hey, I think they had enough. Lil' babe, give a fuck. Lil' babe, showing love. I sure am glad they got Lil' babe at the house. Let's see what she bout. Let's see what the fuck. Real Dallas girls, they gon' for sure fuck it up. Like that, little baby like that. Like that, little baby like that. Like that, little baby like that. Like that, baby like that. Look, don't get me going, I will go. Lil' babe turn me up. She ain't scared, she will throw. Lil' babe cutting up. Walked up on her real slow. Lil' babe, what is up? She hit that hoe like a real pro. Lil' babe turn me up. Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know what? I'm joking about intro. You know how they become there, like, you know what's going on. This is a I was trying to do that shit, man. I practice that shit, but it should not come out right. But you know what the fuck going on, man. It's Trill Pill, man. You know, back on my usual. You know, giving you some shit, mental health shit. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody's having a great day. You know, today is Tuesday. Hope everybody out there having a great day, man. You know, instead of just rambling a lot, uh, I did watch a couple of my last, you know what I'm saying, my last episodes, man. That shit was alright, man, but it was late night. This was during the daytime. You know what I'm saying? A lot less rambling, but sometimes, you know, nigga gotta be, nigga gotta brainstorm, man. So that being said, man, I can't really complain about my brain working more than other people, but I do have, let's see, man, a couple things I did wanted to talk about real quick, man. This right here, cut this music down a little bit, man. Shout out to StreamYard for with this late 80s porno music back here. They got porno music in them. Let's see. Anyway, first things first, man. Like I said, I hope everybody is having a great day. I'm definitely having a great day. Got up early this morning, had a little workout. Got up about 7 o'clock, had a little workout. You know what I'm saying? It was leg day. You can't skip leg day. You know what I'm saying? I don't skip no days except for the core day. You know what I'm saying? I got to get better on my core. Nigga been eating a whole lot of fried catfish and pizzas and chicken wings and shit, and then get a little, you know what I'm saying? Just get a little pudgy, man. So we got to tighten that shit back up. So that's what's going on, man. Other than that, same old, man. Blessed. Everybody's straight, man. I hope everybody's kids are doing good. I hope everybody's family's doing good. If you got people that aren't, from need for prayer, I think we all need prayer. We got people that are in a certain situations that's, whatever, man. Go ahead and pray for them. Go ahead and pray for them. Go ahead and send our shouts out. If you lost anybody lately, go ahead and send those condolences out at this time. You did what I'm saying. So, but that being said, man, 3 interesting topics, man. I try to keep my shit under $130. So let's get right into it, man. Intelligent people became less happy during the pandemic, but the opposite was true for unintelligent people. All right, so this comes from Side Post, and let's see, Eric W. Dolan. Shout out to Eric W. Dolan. Anyway, a person's level of intelligence was related to their psychological response to COVID-19 pandemic, according to a new research published in the Journal of Personality. The study found that more intelligent people tended to be less happy with their lives during the pandemic than their less intelligent counterparts. The new findings provide evidence that higher intelligence can have a downside in the modern world and support a growing body of research known as the Savannah theory of happiness. All right. My collaborators, Professor Norman P. Lee, Dr. Jose C. Young, have proposed, isn't he Hispanic and Asian? Jose Young. Anyway, have proposed the Savannah theory of happiness, which avers that modern happiness is affected not only by what the individual circumstances mean in the current environment, but also by what they would have meant in the ancestral environment on the African savannah more than 12,000 years ago. That's interesting. Explained the study author Satoshi Kanazawa, a reader in management at the London School of Economics. That's something I can come on to. Hold on, let me write that down a little bit, man. The Savannah theory of happiness. Hold up real quick, man. Let's see. Because, it's crazy how I'm on the phone here. It's crazy how they come up with these scales, and there's an actual science to being happy, right? There's a science to it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think many people realize that, but sometimes certain things, certain aspects where you grew up at, your outlook on life, people you grew up with, people who raised you, your environment can definitely have an effect on um, how happy you are. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take a bigger look at this. The Savannah theory of happiness. You know what I'm saying? My bad, I ain't been to stop and go or anything like that. But anyway, look. The theory further predicts that the effect of such ancestral consequences of current situations on modern happiness is greater for less intelligent individuals. So, in the past, we have tested and supported the theory by showing the example that being an ethnic minority makes one less happy because in the ancestral environment, coming into contact with others with different appearances, languages, cultures, and customs usually happen under the conditions of conflict, conquest, war, occupation, and slavery. Population density decreases happiness because our ancestors lived on vast savannas with extremely low population density, and crowded conditions meant impending breakdown of social order based on personal ties and resource shortage and conflict. Frequent contact with friends make us happy because our ancestors were a physically vulnerable social spaces in hostile environments depended on friends and allies for support, and ostracism was tantamount to a death penalty. And sunshine makes us happy because humans are a diurnal species heavily dependent on vision for navigation, and darkness represented danger of predation. Where am I? Predation and attack. In all these cases, the effect of such ancestral consequences of the current situations on happiness were significantly greater among less intelligent individuals. There's a couple more paragraphs. I'm gonna read. Let's see. So, Dr. Kanazawa, then he said, when we wondered, when we then wonder what would happen if the individuals found themselves in an entirely evolutionary novel situation that has no ancestral analog and therefore no ancestral consequences. Kanazawa continued, it's just so happened that the whole world was such in a situation currently. The situation of COVID-19, a global pandemic, infectious diseases require a large population, at least 500,000, a sedentary lifestyle, and the presence of livestock, none of which existed in the ancestral environment. So infectious diseases, let alone epidemics and global pandemics, did not exist in the ancestral environment and are therefore entirely evolutionary novel. We wanted to find out what would happen to individual happiness in such an entirely evolutionary novel situation. All right, I'm going to read this last one. For the new study, Kanazawa and his colleagues analyzed two large nationally representative data sets. The first analyzed data was from 5,178 individuals who are part of the National Child Development Study, an ongoing longitudinal study that has tracked British respondents since their births in 1958. Next, they examined data from 4,223 individuals who are part of the British cohort study, another ongoing longitudinal study that has tracked respondents since their birth in 1970. Although this is a good article, and I will read the whole thing, I have read it two times, but for the sake of time and sake of me, not wanting to read all damn time, like I ain't in class no more, so. But this is a good read because, for me, to be honest, it's interesting. The fact that more intelligent people became less happy during the pandemic. I mean, for us who are intelligent, I myself, I'm very intelligent. For us who people who are creative or feel the need to get out and go and do something, you know what I'm saying? It's weird being inside. Like I had to get used to being inside, and even during the whole pandemic, I really wasn't inside because I'm a truck driver, so I was always outside. My work never stopped, so I pretty much kept my sanity because I was able to go out and do and live as freely, not as freely, but you know what I'm saying. I was just able to go and do as I wanted. You know, so I was still able to go out and um and work, you know, meet people, things of that nature. Things slightly, I had to adjust everything slightly, but for the most part, shit was still very much the same. So it really didn't bother me at all. But for a lot of people, being inside the house drove them batshit crazy. And the proof of that is this, right? It's when the world started back opening up, people were going batshit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because the pandemic, it stopped a lot of it. It stopped everybody from working. People were more depressed because of the shit. Trust me, a lot of folks were very depressed because if your money stopped, and you can't pay your bills, for wanting to be homeless, so you got to ask for assistance and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So that was a very depressing time where, for people who didn't know anything, but hey man, I gotta find a way to go out and get this to pay. I gotta find a way to go out and do what I can to make sure my kids are fed, my bills are paid, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And people were doing and still are doing whatever they can to do that. That's why I always tell everybody, man, I'm blessed. Like I ain't just, you know what I'm saying, like whatever, but I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying? And you are too. If you have the ability to listen to what I'm saying to you, you are blessed too. You know what I'm saying? But it was scary. the pandemic was. At the same time, great triumphs come out of great pain. You know what I'm saying? Because people had to figure it out. Because for a lot of people, the ones who were intelligent had to use their brains to do something, to start something new. Um, Take them out of that corporate setting to kind of realize that, man, I'm I'm losing my life. You know what I'm saying? Time is passing me by while I'm making somebody else's dreams prosper. You know what I'm saying? The person whose dream I'm making prosper is somewhere sitting up, not even thinking about me. And here I am busting my ass, getting up early in the morning, day in, day out, and going and doing something that, you know what I'm saying, that nobody gives a fuck about. Because I mean, even if you fuck up, that's going to replace you. So it's crazy how people, they, don't get me wrong. It's nothing wrong with having a job. Everybody has a job. If you work, whatever, work for yourself, work for somebody else, you have a job. But I'm saying, as far as some people are so attached to certain shit to where it binds them to that job to where they can't leave or they change their lives or they can't really do what they want to do because of that job restriction from it. That's what part of the reason why I didn't get the jab. Um, None of that because it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I just felt like, man, I deal with it. Because it wasn't gonna be a point to where I say, look, man, how are you gonna make me get something that's gonna affect my life just because I work here 12 hours a day? That job is still in me 24 hours a day. So by law, you can't do that to me. And if you got a problem with it, you can do whatever, but you can fuck off. You know what I'm saying? We're doing that. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't the fact that it was a jab that was a part of it, but the other part was like, how can you make people do something that um how can you do something that affects people around the clock just because they work for you for some hours? You know what I'm saying? Companies want loyalty that they don't give to employees. A lot of companies don't really give a fuck about their employees. They're gonna replace you regardless. So that is that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that this article will be in my description box. Make sure you read upon it, man. This shit is dope, man. This type of shit I be reading all day. Sometimes, when I ain't doing my other shit, like when I ain't, you know what I'm saying, on my Xbox or what I'm saying, with my kids or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just reading because things like this, in my opinion, are important, right? Because you see how people create the scales and they create the litmus for happiness, and they draw that happiness back to the African savannah. Now, that's a little wild to me, but at the same time, that's a structure. That's a theory. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense. It has a good base to it. It's a great compare and contrast to it. But yeah, man, if I keep going on that shit, man, just make sure that y'all read up on that, man. Like usual, man. Everything I put on here, man, will be in the description box, including, you know what I'm saying, that track to begin with, my intro track, man. That was Outlaw Male from the Outlaw, from not the Outlaw, but out, Outlaw Male from the Outfit Texas, man. The Outfit Texas is one of my favorite groups out. Shit, it been really for a minute. I started listening to the Outfit, Coolie Foolie, Space Funk. You know what I'm saying? Rims, you know what I'm saying? Riding, swerve, rims hitting the curb. You know what I'm saying? Pearl 100. So I fuck with them. Shout out to Hawk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to J Hawk. Shout out to Mel. And shout out to Dorian, man. The Outfit Texas, man. They are underrated. I keep hearing niggas say that the Dallas music scene is dead. And I keep trying to figure out how is it dead when you got the Outfit Texas. They also have the intro track, the Sunday we hit that, or Chit Chat we hit that, or whatever it is, K104. You know what I'm saying? And they just make good ass music, versatile. It's a different sound. It's D funk, you know what I'm saying? D funk era. At the same time, it's still that vibe where like you gonna know when you cut that song on, this is Dallas. Like that Dallas sound, and when niggas saying, "Oh, we ain't got no sound," that's the sound. If you listen to the Outfit Texas, that's the Dallas sound. You know what I'm saying? The Dallas sound is that. You know what I'm saying? They bring back the essentials of what being from Dallas is, what it means from being from where you from, whether it's from South Dallas, the Grove, Oak Cliff, East Dallas, or wherever, or whether you rock the shag or the fade or the table, you know what I'm saying, from the Air Force Ones to the little small shit that Dallas niggas do, they bring that vibe. You know what I'm saying? They bring that vibe, and they actually lyrical, and they saying some shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these people, they all they want to hear is niggas spinning the blocks and chops and ops. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I mean, that's a lane now, but that ain't all what Dallas is. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas forget when Pookie and Lucci was out. Yeah, it was that gangster talk, but it was also that lyrical part, spiritual. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole vibe, a whole journey. That those albums took you on. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was a Gator Man, a DSR, like yo, you gonna get the Dallas has a gangster history, but we also have a history of culture, bringing a vibe, having a good time, partying. We chilling, we laid back, you know what I'm saying? We whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can even throw Badu in that mix, you know what I'm saying? Because she's from South Dallas, and you can even throw Bobby Sessions in that mix. He's from Pleasant Grove, and he's a Grammy Award winner, but you would never know that he's from Dallas, Texas, that he's from Pleasant Grove if you would never listen to his music. He's a Grammy Award winning artist out of Dallas. Part of the, you know what I'm saying? I think I want to say the Brain Gang. You know what I'm saying? You would never know that if you look at Dallas scene for what they're showing you. You know what I'm saying? You're not really seeing it for what it really is. Like we got the artists here who is way more than just trapping and whatever they got going on. That's cool. But on the other side of it, it's a lot of else going on. That's just the culture. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't get as much light that it needs, that it deserves, in my opinion. But anyway, long story short, um, a unique NFT art collection aims to create awareness around mental health issues. Wounds NFT collection is being launched with a unique mission to bring awareness about mental health and the issues and build a community of like-minded members who are willing to support each other. Wounds NFT is delighted to announce the launch of their brand new collection of the NFTs with the underlying objective of supporting a wide range of social issues from stress, anxiety, addictions, trauma to ADHD, depression, relationships, and more. As a token of acceptance and visibility, Wounds NFT is rolling out limited edition designs NFT bandage tokens to raise the awareness as they build a community that travels through the healing journey together. It will be another landmark collection on the NFT landscape that continues to evolve every day with the incorporation of innovative ideas and concepts. By integrating NFT with social issues, Wounds NFT is propelling it into an altogether new dimensions. We are delighted to introduce the feature packed and unique Wounds NFT collection, says the spokesperson for Wounds NFT. We believe we are stronger together than apart and empower our members through sharing, caring, listening, and helping. The diverse and inclusive community offers a safe environment where members can freely acknowledge their struggles. Let me see. Yeah. It talks about blockchain technology, talks about the NFTs. It's encouraging community and mental health advocacy through a series of expertly designed NFTs, unique collectibles from a group of volunteer artists. And every month, they release a new set of 220 NFTs. The NFTs are available on eco-friendly Polygon blockchain. Wounds NFT collection will only be available as a free airdrop. When members join the Wounds NFT community through Discord, they secure a whitelist spot for the limited series. So if you're on Discord, go join the Wounds NFT. They're gonna drop you some. You know what I'm saying? And then further on, it just talks about Womb's NFT's vision. Their vision is to offer a safe space where every community member is welcome, regardless of age, gender, race, or ethnicity, or socioeconomic background. They plan to build an inclusive, supportive community that not only empowers but bridges the gap between societal constructs of differentiation. You know what I'm saying? Ultimate goal is to encourage more people to acknowledge their struggles and provide a platform to be heard and accepted. Let me see. Where am I at? I lost myself. Where am I at, man? God damn. Oh yeah, explains a representative from Wounds NFT. Sometimes we need someone to simply be there, not to fix anything or do anything in particular, but just to let us feel we're supported and cared about. And at Wounds NFT, we believe that together we can achieve better days. And that right there is something that I agree with. Sometimes we don't need anything fixed or anything like that. We just need somebody to be there. Um, that's something that I learned during the journey with mental health, talking about it, going through it, helping people out about it. Is sometimes like because to be honest, for a lot of times you don't really have an answer. You know what I'm saying? Like when my mother passed, like, nobody has an answer for that. Even if, you know what I'm saying? You know, nobody you can't really tell me anything unless you felt that feeling of that happening. You know, same thing for everybody else's. It's the same thing because like it's such a, a a niche. You know what I'm saying? To where sometimes the fact that I made myself available to some of my close friends and family, I'm available. You know what I'm saying? And me and my brother, me and my brother talk about this all the time. Like he always tell me, like, you know what I'm saying, like my 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 big brother's son has a hand in raising me. You know what I'm saying? I was very, you know what I'm saying, very young. You know what I'm saying? So he always, I've watched him go through ups and downs and turmoil. We 13 years apart, and I had a front row seat to that. And still now to this day, you know what I'm saying, his opinion, his perspective and everything is very valuable because he never steered me wrong. You know what I'm saying, and he won't tell me anything that he hasn't, you know what I'm saying, lived through. But he'll tell me, you know what I'm saying, um, just encouraging things. You know what I'm saying, and that fuels me to do the same for him. And it's not a lot of people that you have like that. I got close friends who are going through things with their family and things like that. That or just period in general. In general with life. You know what I'm saying. And they call me. You know what I'm saying. And to be able to just be an ear is everything to me. You know what I'm saying. And not only to be an ear, but to also for them just to be an ear, just to listen. Sometimes there's no need to just talk all the fucking time. Sometimes people just need you to listen. So I'm working on, or better yet, I've always been a great listener. I've always been coachable to the point where, you know what I'm saying, if you tell me, situation with football, I don't need too many times for you to show me how to go do it. If I see it, I run through it with the reps, then I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a great listener. And once I'm on something, I lock down and I don't let it go. So when somebody says that they need an ear, you know what I'm saying? They need an ear. And I'm always here for that. Chill Pill is always here for that. That's my platform. A part of it is dedicated to. That's why I put my email at the very bottom. Chill Pill, you know what I'm saying? Trill Pill podcast at outlook.com. It's not because it's just there for whatever. I mean, it's there for business, or whatever. But at the same time, it's for people to also feel like, you know what, I need somebody to listen, to what I'm going through. And I don't have, if you don't have nobody, then it's right there. It's confidential. I don't do none of that whole ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not important. What's most important is getting people the help that they need. And if I can't help them, I point them in the right direction. I tell people all the time, like I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, counselor. I'm not none of that shit. But what I am is a person who loves to talk to people. I love to listen, and I also feel like a part of my gift here on earth that God gave me was to be of help, and be of service. So I'm always down to listen to anybody, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am. Um, that is who I am. I think that's more important than just trying to fix a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these problems you can't fix. A lot of these problems are not supposed to be fixed. That it's kind of like a broken leg. Like you can't just. I mean, you can go get it fixed, but you still gotta heal over time. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes people, like when you get scarred up through life can get these type of emotionally scarred or you mentally scarred or whatever. You gotta let those scabs heal. You know, form and you gotta heal. You can't you rush through it. You can't just rip the fucking band-aid off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let that shit heal. You gotta. It's a gradual process. You know what I'm saying? Take care of it, treat it, let it scab up, and you know, then let it get some air and it's gonna heal. You know what I'm saying? And however you heal from that, that's your testimony to tell somebody else. Like I say that all the time here to a point where I'm almost tired of saying it, but at the same time, it needs to be heard. Is that the reason why I'm doing this is because um, there are people who are like me who need to hear what I'm saying, not because I'm just some profound person. I'm just a regular nigga. I just chose to use my voice. I chose to um, use a platform, create a platform. I chose to do what I do because that's what I felt like I needed to do because it worked for me. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can hear all different type of talk, but sometimes you can hear it from somebody that's just like you. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, and sometimes that helps. And for people who, you know, it helped. For a lot of people, it helped. A lot of my close friends that called me. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that grew up around me can tell you about me. You know what I'm saying? How I was growing up. This is just who I am. You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing about that thing is the shit be so trill because I never been somebody that like I never tried to be anything else other than what I've always been. And I attribute that to my mother and my father, um, my brother's son. They was there hands on, and the neighborhood of South Dallas. That you know what I'm saying. Although it is whatever it is, it's also a very cultural place. So you know, I spent a lot of my summers up at the South Dallas Culture Center, and just being around South Dallas and just recognizing the beauty of it, of the people there. It's to me, it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It's like any other jungle. You know what I'm saying? It's like any other jungle. It's beautiful, great landscape, but you can go to the wrong places and you can end up eating alive. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever said that the jungle was ugly. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. It's beautiful, but it's animals in there. You know what I'm saying? There's animals in there. There's tigers in there. There's gorillas in there. There's snakes in there. There's all type of shit in there. It's leeches in there. You know what I'm saying? So to make it out of that and to still and to you know what I'm saying, just to be me, man, that is a key ingredients to who the Trill Pill is, man. Like I don't cut no corner with this shit, man. If you ask anybody about Khalil, they gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's just who I am, man. And I just love being me. I'm so comfortable with being me. There's nothing nobody can make me do to make me feel uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You know, but sometimes, like I said, all that make that shit loop up back in the circle. It's all that attributes to just being an ear. Me understanding everything I just told you makes me be an ear. Sometimes we just need an ear in this world where nobody wants to slow down. Sometimes people just need an ear, somebody to talk to. That's all. That's it. And then for some people, they feel like they don't have nobody to talk to because if they tell this person how they really feel, they can't trust that person because you know sometimes niggas be doing some weird and fugazi shit where they'll use what you told them and and the confidential. They'll use that. They will weaponize what you told them behind it. You know what I'm saying? You thought you was trying to be vulnerable. If that's somebody to be vulnerable with, but at the same time that person was licking their fucking chops. And so what that does is once that creates a trust issues and then shit trust issues after that it's a long road to well who do I trust now because it puts you know what I'm saying because you don't know and it's just a long road that That's a whole nother episode. That's a whole nother 2 3 hours I can give you on trust issues alone. I might go live about that one of these days. You know what I'm saying? Just trust issues because there's a science to that too. You know what I'm saying? There's a science to Well, I ain't getting to it, man. I put that in my notes, man. That's a whole 2 3 hours, 3 hours of the episode. I'm gonna keep this shit rolling, man. But yeah, a unique NFT collect. So if you're into NFTs or if you just want to read about it or know about them, they give you all the links here. They give you the Twitter link, Instagram link, Discord invite link, and an OpenSea link. It gives you everything right there. So make sure that you get on the digital journal. That link will be in my bio as not bio, in the description box. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Last but not fucking least, man. If you would, man, please like, share, and subscribe, man. Make sure you pay attention to what's on the bottom of the screen, man. Dope people, dope products, dope shit going on, man. That's why they at the bottom, rolling around that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hitting the rotation. They spinning the block on the goddamn page, man. Let me see. Um, Share the screen. And one more thing. Also, kind of back it up a little bit is on Blockster, right? Blocksters is another website I'll be reading. Man. Oh shit. All right. Um, Mental health and mental. Right. During the conversation I just had a few minutes ago, how NFTs are making an impact. John Hopkins Medicine reports that one in four people struggle with their mental health, and it's a sobering and unsettling statistic. So, how does the prevalence of mental health issues influence the NFTs in the metaverse? For some businesses, quite a bit. Three crypto companies seek to shine a spotlight on a topic that so often remains hidden in plain sight. Each of them varies in its approach to the mental health conversation, but they are certainly are a part of the dialogue. And while these aren't the only three, they are unique in what they aim to accomplish. So, at the intersection of mental health and crypto, meanwhile, it's a project with um, 11,111 nested NFTs. Leaning heavily on 80s pop culture, their art focused NFTs are hosted on the. Hold on real quick. I got to burp like a bit. That's why I get away. That's why I got to get my shit right. Way too much burping going on, man. Somebody, my pops, my pops said, man, you tell you burping a lot. Yeah, man, I'm eating a lot of bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it might be time for one of the little flushes. They call it a little shit, little flushes. Not little flushes. What they call that shit? Little juice, little detox. You know what I'm talking about? Took a couple of laxatives, huh? You took a couple of laxatives. That shit can come through the scene. You know what I'm talking about? Come through the boulevard. But anyway, um, Ethereum blockchain. Those what I'm talking about. The 11,111 nested NFTs, leaning heavily on 80s pop culture. Their art focused NFTs are posted on the Ethereum blockchain. Moon Whips blaze the trail by pledging $100,000 to mental health causes, and after that, 20% of their lifetime royalties are committed to continue that support. Fuyu Labs, the creator of Moon Whips, gives owners the access to the Moon Whips universe. The MWU features limited edition lifestyle items, designer figurines, and games. Want an even greater emphasis on the metaverse? You might want to buckle the fuck up. Dino Monks pulls visitors right into a truly Jurassic experience in the Dino Monks world. Dinosaurs have completely new existence. Participants can explore the rich new life awaiting them in 3,697 Dino Monks in the metaverse. So it's about that. Um, Roman Tyrone, Rene Russo, Travis Wynn, and Giselle Barbosa share a passionate desire to bring mental wellness to the metaverse, building on their own struggles with mental illness. They created a world where help was just a click away. Roman T. Ron on the Edge, the NFT podcast said, Dino Monks is a space to spread peace, love, and support for one another. Sounds like it's a great out of this weird experience, not unlike this next project. So, Silo is a mind-bending journey into the metaverse with an emphasis on galactic expanse. The word of Silo introduces participants to a droid-controlled Earth through extremely vivid customization. There is no limit what can happen in Silo. Unique to Silo, the stunning artwork of Germunki Bazin, one of the top 3D artists on the planet. Okay, Silo's title hints at a greater underlying cause beneath this slick design. The creator of Silo believes in the studying psychedelics to combat the mental health crisis. Because of this, 1% of Silo's profits go to multidisciplinary association for psychedelic studies, aka MAPS. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. I'm down with that too. The future of NFTs and mental health. Whether you're moved by 80s pop culture, dinosaurs, or galactic adventure, getting on board with some of these NFT projects keeps the conversation about mental health alive. If 25% of the people you know are struggling with mental health, it's awesome to realize that the several NFTs may be making an impact, whether your loved ones participate in the metaverse or not. That's dope. Like I said, man, I'll be doing them. Let me see. I definitely will be talking about that in the future. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been dipping in and dabbling in it, trying to figure it out before I come and bring it to y'all. But you know what time is that. So, um, yeah, 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 man. So, yeah, man. Hopefully, man, we at 42 minutes right now. I'm about to cook up something else real quick. Um, I'm about done, man, but you already know what's going on. Let me see something real quick, man. Make sure you hit that like button, you share, and you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Um, Make sure to get out to the people, man. You know what I'm saying? Like certain shit, man. I'm not gonna lie. Certain shit um be frustrating sometimes when you create this content. You put some work in it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, things gonna happen when they happen. And as long as I keep doing what I'm doing, man, it's gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? I have reached some progress. It's just that I'm just not satisfied. You know what I'm saying? And part of it is what I dedicate my days to is trying to get the information out to people, trying to find ways to do that. So if you want to link up, trip you, some type of way about some content or anything like that, man, hit me up in the email or the DM. I do have some shit coming soon. Trying to plan an event real soon. Trying to plan an event. I'm planning it right now. Um, I'm planning it right now. And like as we speak, I got papers and shit over here, like just shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to put more. In my opinion, I like getting more ground level with the people. You know what I'm saying? So that way, letting people know that they can see, touch, and feel. Some people don't really think about mental health as an issue. Instead, they weaponize it. You know what I'm saying? And it's very dangerous when you start to do that. In a, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to start doing shit. So you really want to just make sure that people around you get the help that they need. So many of us are going through a whole lot, um, and there ain't nobody to talk to. And you might not be, you know what I'm saying? You might not have the funds to go to therapy and do all that shit, man. That's why it's so important why we have these phones that A lot of folks don't know that it's a plethora of mental health apps on the phone, right in touch, cheaper than insurance. None of that shit. You can go to a Cerebral, you can go to a BetterHelp, you can go to a Talkspace, and the same way you pay for YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, Xbox Live, Gold, Platinum, whatever, you know what I'm saying, PS, whatever. The same way it's a subscription based mental health therapy. Better, you know what I'm saying? BetterHelp is the one that I use. You know what I'm saying? And if you listen to podcasts like me, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna catch you some deals on it. So go to I know the 85 South Show is running a better help ad. You know, so they get like 7% off and shit like that, man. Just go to it and check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't try everything else out. It's better than drinking your life away, smoking your life away. You know what I'm saying? Although I'm an advocate of, smoking or whatever. That shit ain't gonna help. You know what I'm saying? Not to the point to where you needed to, if you're really in a dire situation, you need help now. It's gonna help ease the pain, but it's not gonna help heal the pain. Some pain you can't really heal from. You gotta find your way through it. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you combine whatever you're doing now, you know what I'm saying, and a therapy, and get the better help, things like that. You're gonna be on top of your game, man. And nobody gonna be able to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be solid. You did? Real solid. You're gonna be real solid, man. Hold on real quick. Take this down real quick, man. Be right back, y'all. Hold up.
You be watching me, but me no watching you. Why you drop that bullshit? It don't get no views. Why? I wouldn't even listen if you paid me to. Nigga really think he hard. Okay, let's pray for dude. Let's pray. Dear God, can you help him find some work? Nigga dissing in his lyrics. I guess he think he Lil Durk. He don't want no smoke for real. He just broke and he just hurt. I got a lot of love for his mama. The only reason he on earth. Get your goat looking at, slow looking at. Why can't you know hoe looking at? I keep dropping this whack ass shit, but I hope one day I blow looking at, troll looking at, mo looking at. I can't reach my goals looking at. Little ass bitch, that's why you can't grow looking at. Boy, you got some nerve trying to diss me. Why don't you tell the truth that you just miss me? See, I tried to let you slide, cause we got history. I tried. I know it break your heart to go against me. Here's some advice. Listen, find out your purpose in life. Please. Cause rapping ain't working for you. Nah, somebody go burn up his mic. Somebody go burn up his stuff. Somebody go burn up the booth. You might want to find some new friends. Why? Cause your friends, they ain't telling the truth. Lies. They is not really your partners. They is not really your mans. Cause they let you look like a clown. Is you a op or is you a fan? Nah, for real. Is you a op or is you a fan? Word ass, ugly ass, grumpy ass nigga. You wasn't standing on that business, I had to see you. If I heard another one of your beats, I might beat you. You taught me how to produce rules now, I need to teach you. You trash. That shit sound like boo ba ba beep boo. It's corny. I heard you still selling drugs. I'm moving P for the 22. My let's step up and begging to get at you. I told them chill, you already miserable. Stop paying them blogs to post you. And begging them niggas for interviews. Cause if you don't mention my name, them niggas don't even remember you. You invisible. That's on period. Nobody take you serious. Fucking idiot, you a liar, you delirious. I'm a boss bitch on some pretty shit. And I just walked you down on some silly shit, pussy. Stop playing with me, bitch. You know I'm the hardest rapper to come at the city. Why you even go there? You know I can go ball for ball, song for song, with anybody all day, nigga. Don't forget you was on my dick. You was my biggest fan. So you can send shots all you want. Just know I'ma send 100 of them back. Straight like that, nigga.
Shout out to K Breezy, man. You know what I'm saying? She bringing that goddamn me gangsta boo type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Gangsta boo type of vibe, man. Let me see, man. Uh, let me see something, man. Yeah, man. Let me see something, man. You know, a lot of times I put it like this: ain't nothing wrong with having fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with having fun. You know what I'm saying? Um, I think sometimes we get too caught up in life and we just refuse to have fun. You know what I'm saying? We just refuse to have fun, man. Um, and to be honest, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate, man. And I just hope that some of y'all just enjoy the small things in life. You know, like enjoy small wins in life and recognize what you have going for you. This is Nip clip. You know what I'm saying? This clip of Nipsey when you was saying that you closer to where you're trying to go than where you started from. So in regards to that, you gotta keep going. Please keep going. You know what I'm saying? Do it for yourself and then for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cut on blinders, you gotta cut on tunnel vision, and you really gotta step in your purpose and find out what you are here to do in life. And you never know when that is going to hit you. So don't jeopardize, don't compromise, you know what I'm saying, um, your um, hmm, don't jeopardize, don't compromise yourself, your integrity, the content that you're a creator. If you sell clothes, your products, or whatever you do, if you are in the business of creating, or you just create for a hobby or whatever, however you do, don't compromise that. If you have a dream, make sure you go for it. Or that you're not going to forgive yourself for not going for it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to. Let me see. Like you got to be able um, to just. You got to be able to just be aware. Um, you got to be able to be aware, and you got to be able to um, be in and out. You don't want to wait forever to do what you got to do. You know, you don't want to wait forever for your family to live how you want to live or be who you know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait forever, man. It's out there. It's all out more life to live, man. Because although we go through all this shit sometimes, man, you gotta realize that you're still here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize that you're still here for a reason. You know? Still here for a reason. Believe it. Believe it. That being said, man, this is it for me right now. You know, so I got this shit today. And sometimes you look out for, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And look up to everybody who listens, to everybody who got to support it. Chill Pill on the podcast, or the YouTube, or the being on the audio, so we can have you on Spotify, or just the email, wherever how we support me, I appreciate it, man, because you can't do this shit, you know what I'm saying? I can do this shit without y'all. Some people that fuck with me, so, are the reason why I keep on still going, and the reason why this shit is going to get fire. The fight that I have, I just keep remembering that shit keeps really flowing. You know, and anybody else do about it, you know, the responsibility that I have accepted, talking about mental health, things of that nature, the content around it, the culture around it, I mental health is intertwined deeply in our culture, how important it is, culture, information, how important it is to it's very important. It's something that I try to take all the time. If this, if you're not doing everybody else is doing, sometimes you find yourself outside the box. But at the same time, that's why I think everything that I do, I don't do it because I'm outside. I want people to do something. That being said, man, I realize that everything that you do, you do it. You do it. You have to do the selection, the outro. You guys, you always drive to got money, do a podcast, do a one chief you get the things. Is somewhere you don't know what you do it, but you take your first, you get some of the that's one of my favorite tracks. It's something that I work out to, something that still inspires me. Um, that's all I listen to is people that inspire me. And to be honest, if you don't inspire me, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna really be around like that. And I'm gonna get the fuck on if you don't, you know what I'm saying, inspire me to do something different or keep the keep that creative flame going. You know what I'm saying? Just different. So that being said, man, much love to y'all. Much love to y'all, man. Just about an hour here. Everything went perfect this time. Um, much love to y'all. God bless. Condolences to anybody that has lost. Much love and shout out to my classmate Taniqua Jenkins. I want to say she was late the rest, I think, the other day. Um, God bless her family and the people that's around her. Condolences, condolences to them and to everybody else who lost someone. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else is going through some tough shit. You know what I'm saying? You realize, man, that all that shit that you went through and all that shit. Every time you ever had to you get a good cry out or you were sitting in the car trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, just realize that at this moment while you listen to Trill Pill, that you still here. Much love, man. You know my slogan, man. Mentally trill, keep your mind on it. Stay trill and heal, and mind your mental to be monumental. Much love, y'all. God bless. I'm out this bitch.
Yeah. Tell by the look on your face, you ain't picture me this way. That's okay. So straight like pimp say, bitch, look at me, motherfucker, look at me. What you see, motherfucker, OG. Put you in your feelings, then tell me how you feel. You my nigga, then tell me how you real. Nigga, you so
Y'all took my money, been betrayed and slipped on. I held strong, found my money zone and kept on. Remember all them niggas that we crept and stepped on? Then you left for nigga for dead, you did wrong. It's like niggas wanna see Jay with his head blown. 6 feet under with my name on the headstone. I'm joined to these streets, motherfucker. Let alone all you niggas thought that a nigga would lose, you big wrong. Picture me rolling like Pac with my bread long, riding the same Benz with a yellow red bone. I shine for the niggas that been sitting in the feds long, the ones that's dead gone, cause these streets had their head gone. Wish you could've held on, I miss you, my nigga. So when you see a nigga shine, I represent you, my nigga. Yeah, we South Dallas niggas came from rags to riches. Now we chill out in Hawaii with the baddest bitches. What?
Yeah. Tell by the look on your face, you ain't picture me this way. Yeah, baby, that's okay. So straight like pimp say, bitch, look at me, motherfucker, look at me. What you see, motherfucker, OG. You in your feelings, then tell me how you feel. You my nigga, then tell me how you real. Nigga, you so yeah. Fuck, nigga. Watch how it all turn out. All you hoes sleeping on me, watch how y'all get turned out. What you bitch stop. You gon' learn now. No U-turns either, bitch, you shouldn't have burned out. I'm from the bottom of that bottom, Drake talking about. Was never counted in, so you can never count me out. Yeah, I'm the real thing, overcame real pain. That little pussy struggle made my nigga switch lane. Damn, boo, bitch, I can't believe you. How you leave the first time a nigga needed you? Bitch, all I needed was a boost. You know I'm about it. If you listen, I'm the definition, learn about me, bitch. Hold. Tell by the look on your face, you ain't picture me this way. Yeah, baby, that's okay. So straight like pimp say, bitch, look at me, motherfucker, look at me. What you see, motherfucker, OG. You in your feelings, then tell me how you feel. You my nigga, then tell me how you feel.
They say the Lord don't make no mistakes, but how you can have this faith and still get bit by snakes? Where I'm from, we don't bend nor break. When you come from the bottom, that shit just come with the hate. And these young niggas out here retarded. They call me an OG, but they got me riding around with that 40. I seen my partner stretched out on the ground, and the shit was broad day, and nobody ain't making a sound. Mama told me it'd be days like this, so I put it in their face and bust down neck and wrist. This how it look when they give up on you. Riding around with the top drop dog going on California.
Yeah. Tell by the look on your face, you ain't picture me this way. Yeah, baby, that's okay. So straight like pimp say, bitch, look at me, motherfucker, look at me. What you see, motherfucker, OG. You in your feelings, then tell me how you feel. You my nigga, then tell me how you real. Nigga, you so yeah.